Hello, Charlotte.
Hello.
Hello, it's your first time here with me.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I've got your journal from the doctor, but I'd like you to explain to me your situation with your own words, so I get a bit more information than what I already have.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you are here?
Well, about a month ago, I started to get this sound in my ears
Okay.
at different times in the day, and I would wake up at night and it's ringing.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
So
about a month ago.
Yeah.
And have you had that ever since?
Yeah, I can't get rid of it. So I've
Okay.
been to the doctors and it says my hearing's okay, but
Yeah, that's good.
Mm.
That's good. So what does it do to you to have this sounds or this experience?
it's really stressful.
Okay.
And it means that I can't relax.
Okay.
It's very hard to concentrate, so I'm not at work at the moment. I've got on sick leave.
Okay. What do you work with?
I work in a nursery school with children.
Small kids or?
Yeah, about between 2 and 4.
Okay. Lots of them, is it?
Yeah, there's quite a lot, so it's busy.
It's busy. Okay. And how the doctor says something that you have sleeping problems now. Is that a new problem, or is it something that appeared with this ringing in your ears?
Yeah, I've been sleeping badly for about a couple of months, and then the ringing in my ears started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had sleeping problems
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Okay. And was there any stress or anything special happening to you before this this thing with your ears happened?
Well, it's been stressful at work.
Mm-hmm.
Different bosses and some changes in the organisation, so it's a busy job anyway, but yeah, it's been quite stressful at work, I have to say. Yeah.
So do you think that could have something to do with your situation now, or?
Yeah, maybe that I wasn't sleeping properly for a while, but I don't know about the ringing in my ears, the sounds.
No.
It's just really stressful, and then I can't sleep. And
Yeah. Okay. Can you explain to me a situation where you find tinnitus most stressful?
Well, it comes and goes throughout the day, really. So,
You
of course,
try to pick one example.
yeah. Maybe, yeah, in the afternoons at home when everyone's have children and family and everything's busy. So maybe for me around 5-6 o'clock's a really busy time after being at work and then coming home making food and everybody.
Okay, and what happens then?
Then my head is just full and my ears start to
Head
ring.
is full of ringing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a typical stressful situation where
That seems to be when
kind of
that's a time I can think of that it's worse, and then in the night if I wake up,
right.
then sometimes that's what I hear.
Yeah. Okay. So when you are at home then, and there's lots of activity and your ears are full of sound, what happens to you physically? How do you feel in your body?
That's a good question. I feel tense, stressed. My stomach's in a knot and my shoulders are. I realise my shoulders are tense as well. Not very relaxed.
No. Okay, so when you feel this tension and the shoulders and your stomach is tense, are there any thoughts that are going around in your head when tinnitus is so active?
Maybe worry. I don't know why it's like that.
So that's a typical thought. Why is it like this?
Yeah, why? Yeah, wondering why that's happening.
Do you have any other thoughts?
No, just general tension or stress, you know, just not very relaxed.
I'm just trying to draw it into a model here. If you see this model, the situation activates a lot of feelings, bodily sensations, we could say maybe. This happens only because the situation is being, what do you say, fortolket? Interpreted as something dangerous, right?
Yes.
And that puts you in this feeling of fight or flight thing. It's because the nerve system is activated. In Norwegian I would call it the sympatiske nervesystem. I don't know what it's called in English.
No, I think it might be the sympathetic.
Yeah, okay, sympathetic nervous system. On the other side you have the parasympathetic system. This one takes you up to a very tense level, and the other one takes you down, or rather they work like this.
Right.
But we usually think that there are thoughts that are before the physical reactions. So there's, you see something like this, the one, det ena påverkar det andra.
Yes, they affect each other.
They affect each other. And then you see that you are in a circle here, just going around and around.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's how you feel, right? We also have something that we call, what do you call that in English again? Trygghetsstrategier. Coping strategies.
Yeah, coping strategies. Yeah.
Coping strategies. This is what you do to try to get out of this. So my question is, what kind of strategies do you do when you are caught in this situation here? What are your coping mechanisms?
I'm not really doing anything at the moment. I'm just overwhelmed by the ringing in my ears and the feeling of stress.
Yeah.
So I'm not managing to, well, I mean I continue.
You continue to do your work and
do what I need to do, but it's just only just that I manage it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I ask you on a measurement from 0 to 100, where 100 is worse, where would you put yourself and your suffering with tinnitus now? Maybe when when it comes and it really affects me, maybe 70. 70. Do you also find yourself during the day where you don't notice tinnitus at all? Or that you're not aware of this ringing in your ears? Yeah. It's not all the time. Okay, so why is that, do you think? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm more relaxed. Yeah. So could stress be a connection or a trigger here, do you think? Yeah, I have been very stressed. You have been very stressed? Okay. For a longer period? Yeah, before it started with the ringing in my ears, and then, afterwards so much that I don't feel I can go to work. Is there anything else that you wonder about, or? I wonder why I've got the noise in my head. I know I'm stressed, but where does it come from? Where does it come from? Well, we usually think that tinnitus is a symptom of the fact that the hearing has changed a little bit. Maybe you lost a tiny bit of your hearing. It doesn't have to be as much so that you even notice it yourself, but your brain is trying to keep up homeostasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To adapt
to adapt to all the changes that happens in our bodies, right? So if the brain notices, oh, a bit of hearing got lost here, it creates a nerve signal called tinnitus-related signal.
Okay.
Yeah. To compensate for that hearing that got lost.
Okay.
So that's what it is really. And normally one could just filter that sound away. So if you didn't get afraid here when you heard that noise, maybe you would have just left it behind, just like that.
Okay.
But because you start listening to this sound,
yeah, I do.
Yeah, then you get into this circle.
Okay.
But it is possible to learn not to listen to this signal, and then it might disappear, or at least you might get it so far back in your consciousness so that it doesn't keep you awake, it doesn't disturb you during the day and so on.
Okay.
So the treatment is teaching you a bit of different focus techniques to be able to control your focus better than you do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.